You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
I hope you're ready for another amazing, beautiful, magnificent, show-stopping, incredible episode of Sloppy Seconds. Today on the show, Meatball and I dig deep into the voicemail inbox answering machine. I know some of you have been leaving messages and we haven't gotten to all of them, so today we do a whole bunch rapid fire. So thanks for calling in, and let's all celebrate Meatball is not hungover today. So happy Tuesday, enjoy the show. Bye!
Forever. Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with a sloppy seconds. Oh, diva.
Let me make sure my mic is recording on the right.
yeah,
And-
everything
okay.
sounds weird, but that's fine.
It sounds weird?
No, everything is fine. It's fine.
Wait, does it sound weird?
No, it's me. I'm going through something. Go ahead.
Sexual? I have a story I need to tell because I'm going to start.
The
We're going to.
fucking show.
Our number is 213. Okay, 536 9180. Or you know the sloppy seconds pod at gmail.com. Now on with the show. How you sloppy you stupid. What?
I think you're peeking.
Okay, hold. Oh, I very much am. Leave all.
We'll
leave all
it
this.
all in.
Leave this in, Will. Hold on. Okay, so what do I have to do? I go to my sound.
You go to your settings on your computer,
Yes.
and you go to sound, and then you just
then I
adjust those little
sound
bars.
output or input?
Well, input is your microphone, so you want to turn that down a little bit.
Which way is down?
Down would be to the left.
Our number is 213. But see, it's peaking hardcore on the QuickTime recording.
Okay, so where? Hold on.
I have it like basic. I have it basically all the way down. Oh, wait, hold on.
You have to
Oh,
select
hold
a
on.
microphone.
Oh, yep. Yes. Okay. And now
Yes.
I have to really fight to peak. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so welcome to the show. Here we are.
Our number is 213.
No, we're using the peaked intro.
Now on a DR email sloppy seconds pod at gmail.com. Now on with the show. Hi, you sloppy, you stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you dirty little fucks, you stupid little fucks, you dirty little fucks. Well, no, sloppy seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball. I'm Meatball, and that's Big Dipper.
Hello. You said you had a story you wanted to tell? I said I was going through something.
Yeah, okay. Me first.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I went to the UPS store to drop off some stuff, and while standing in line, they're still making you line up outside. I'm talking about the one on Sunset, if anyone wants to stalk me. I was standing in line, and I was in one of my very nice jersey t-shirts, like a salt wash jersey, so it's like almost see-through. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And a man came out of the store, looked me up and down, and said, "Like your tits."
What?
Like your tits. And I, in full shock, was just like, thanks? And then he walked away, and the person behind me was like, what did he say? And I was like, I don't know.
You said
know.
I don't know, but you knew
And it
full
triggered
well.
me.
He
So
said
now
that
I fully understood what he said.
you
and
have
I
an
was,
undershirt on underneath that shirt, I see.
No, I don't.
No, I'm just kidding.
No.
In middle school, I
what
used
if I
to
just
wear...
started wearing compression garments to get rid of my titties? No,
in
but
middle school,
so-
I used to wear 2 shirts every day.
Yeah, I knew a guy in college that did that too, and everyone was like, it's because he's uncomfortable with his body. But I was like, it's just bulking him up. It's just adding more heft.
But to me, it makes the silhouette or the image more streamlined, because when I would wear like, I would have my like shirt, my t-shirt that people would see, and then I would have like a white undershirt, like a Hanes or a Fruit of the Loom, but all it did was bulk it up. But I convinced myself it was like, well, it won't be bumpy, it'll be smooth. That was my middle school mentality.
It'll be smooth. Okay, well, so that threw me. So now I am gonna start working out with you and your trainer. I'm coming over.
No, he won't like you.
Why not? Because I'm fun?
Yeah, he's not into like fun.
Is it because you guys suck dicks at the end of it?
I'm like really wild to him, I think.
You know I can be serious, right?
No, you've never been serious in your life.
I was very serious the minute that man told me he liked my tits.
You said, thank
Shit got
you.
real. Okay, and now what is your spiral? You're working on something mentally?
No, I've slept for the last 2 days. It feels incredible.
Oh, you're pulling an old meaty.
Pulling an old meaty. I don't think that since before I went out of town, I allowed myself like an actual day off, and I was leading up to shooting this music video, and I think I was sleeping 5 to 6 hours every night, going all day long. Like, because when I do a music video, I do everything, and I have a really hard time. I was talking to my friend Melissa, who did the choreography for the video, and she was like, okay, we had rehearsal, and then she was like, what else do you have to do before tomorrow? And I like listed all these things off. Many of them were like very dumb and stupid, like go pick up this one thing from this one place. And she was like, can't you like hire an assistant for the project to just like help you with the errands and stuff? And I was like, yeah, I mean, I thought about that and I should, but I just have this issue with like not trusting people unless they're unless they're like I'll trust a choreographer, I'll trust a DP, but if it's just like a person who wants to help out, I'm such a micromanager.
But yeah, same. But like sending someone to go get something, I don't think would be.
Girl, I know. I should. And so, literally the day after the music video, we shot on Thursday. So on Friday, I canceled. I think I had one meeting and it got moved, and I sat on my couch all day. And then even yesterday, I just like I checked in on some stuff, but I was like, baby, I'm getting my rest back up. So I feel like I'm going through something because I always work. I just work all day long. I like to keep myself very busy.
I don't know how you do it. I literally woke up this morning,
took a nap,
and now we're here.
But then when you work, you start to spiral like you're like, I'm so busy, no one understands.
Well, that's true, but because when I hyper focus on work, I will work for 3 days straight and like not answer a text message. I will not do anything because I'm like, this all needs to get done, and I've given myself 6 days of work in 3 days time. Like I won't sleep. I'll do what you're doing. I will not sleep at all for 3 straight days, do the show or do whatever it needs to be done, and then finally like relax for 2 days.
It's all about the balance, baby.
I don't like to balance. I like to rush. Okay.
I like to rush.
All right, so
this week. So you've been canceling gigs?
I canceled all of them this week, yes, because I have had 2 straight COVID scares. One of which I think we one of which I think we talked about, but like we released some of the podcasts out of order, so it seemed like I was next to COVID and then I wasn't and then I am again. But what happened was someone in the dressing room at one of the precinct shows tested positive for COVID. And then the next week I was back at precinct and someone else tested positive, but like didn't say anything to anybody, so everybody in the bar didn't know. And then I found out through someone else, and then I was like, okay. And then I started feeling really sick, and I had like a head cold and was like freaking out. So I canceled everything and waited to get my test results, of course, which came back negative. And then this weekend I have a big show, which is going to be somewhere. It's bitchin', and then Saturday I have a show, and then Sunday I'm working. So I opted to just not risk anything until those 3 days.
Yeah, and then just barrel through those days, then get a test, and then not do anything again.
Yeah, for a full week.
It's wild. I think there are two things that I have coming up in the fall, both of which are like outdoor festivals, and that's the only thing that they're not announced yet, but those are the only things I'm holding on to. I just canceled. I was going to go to that wedding, and I just canceled my tickets.
Which wedding?
I think I mentioned it that I was going to like travel, like go. I like bought like to go to a wedding.
Right.
And
you canceled all of that?
I spent all this time like booking it, and like I was like, oh, what an adult thing. I'm going to like, get a rental car and buy the ticket and do the hotel and go for the whole weekend and like participate in all the events. And like just yesterday I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and cancel all that.
It feels we're turning back into like a COVID podcast.
We never were. First and foremost, we never were.
It just feels weird because even though I have the vaccine, I just don't want to get COVID and pass it on. But everything that I do has to be extremely social.
Yeah.
And I can't wear a mask when I'm in drag. It'll ruin my nose contour.
Well, that's not the only thing that ruins your nose contour.
Is it sometimes that it's a little crooked?
I was going to say your painting skills. That ruin.
Well, all right. Well, this week's we'll be right back after this, and on that, we'll take a break. We'll be right back after this week, and then this week's episode is going to be
this week. It's just a Tuesday episode. Do you like my haircut?
Do you like mine?
You look very presentable. You have the kind of haircut that, like, when I get that kind of haircut, my mom is always like, "Yes, good. You look very nice."
Guess what? I used to pay $50 to $60 for this haircut from our good friend. I went to Supercuts, $15, and I was in and out in 15 minutes. Have you been to a Supercuts, Mama?
I have, but they don't. I have sensitive skin, and they don't really keep the detail.
She took care of me. She said, "You look like you're from an island." I'm from the islands.
Oh, God. What are people saying to you this week?
And you know what? Same day as I like your tits. Okay. It was literally the same day because it was the Supercuts next to the UPS store. I was doing a 2-for-1 visit. All right. We'll be back after this break.
Oh, my God. Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly.
Shop.
Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I, too, have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
But this is starting to recede and thin. Look how thin that is.
You need to start doing like Rogaine or something. And we're back. You need to start doing some Rogaine or something.
I think I'm just going to lean into the baldness. Hey, will you, if anyone's listening and they've done a thing, did you do Nutrafol? Do you do Hims? Do you do, like, what do people do, and have they had progress, or should I just shave my head and look like a Street Fighter character?
You can start wearing wigs like Caswell or that guy on TikTok.
That guy on TikTok, his wigs are so good. He looks so cute in the wigs.
Yeah. And then
Maybe
he takes
I'd have
it
a
off.
full
He takes
install.
it off. And you know what's crazy is I feel like he has like the top of his head is pointed.
A little coneheady.
Yeah, it's a little coneheady, so that's what makes it look crazy. But otherwise, I think he's cute bald too.
He's cute both ways, but the wigs are very
very good. All right, this week we're going to be answering a bunch of phone calls because we've been not neglecting them, but we just only do like 3 every time, and lately we've been getting a lot of phone calls.
How fucking dare you guys say that Hamilton was a piece of shit? First of all, I didn't see it until it came out on Disney Plus, and it changed my goddamn life. Second of all, my roommate and I have eaten shrooms and scream sung the entire production in our living room, and it didn't do anything but bring us closer together for life. Get your fucking shit together. Elizabeth, I love you.
Well, I don't think that I said Hamilton was bad.
I think I said that I was unimpressed with Hamilton.
Why?
I think the one thing that we said we didn't like was, well, full T, I just don't like Hamilton. I don't like the of it all. But
have you ever done shrooms and scream singed it with your roommate?
Here's what I'm saying. I don't think that singing Hamilton brought y'all closer together. I think doing the shrooms and just screaming at each other did. That seems like something very tribal, very very deep-seated animalistic ritual.
I'm going to really analyze this. I think I felt more comfortable sitting with you and sort of not being in love with In the Heights the movie, because In the Heights the movie is multiple layers removed from current day Lin-Manuel Miranda. Because since he wrote In the Heights, he then wrote Hamilton. And he didn't direct the movie. So it felt easier to be like, yeah, this isn't that great. This isn't that great.
But he was in the movie.
Sure. And I'm sure he, had major input because it's his baby that he made. But I would say after watching Hamilton on Disney Plus, because I never saw it live, I was like, oh, I get it. It's cool. I never really understood. Well, I guess he connected with the character and he was like, I'm going to write a musical about Alexander Hamilton. But, listen, I liked it and my parents liked it. You got to be smart. You got to be skilled and smart to make a universally adored thing.
Like Wicked.
Alakazam, what did you send me? Is the show girl? But why is
it's
the
a show choir?
Why is that the choice of the song?
What is this chanting? I don't even know what I'm reading. I don't even know what trick I ought to try. I don't know why. I think because there was a period of time. Remember, like 4 or 5 years ago, there was a period of time where everyone was just singing Wicked. Like people who had never even seen the musical were like super into it.
But they chose that in blue, fringy, sequin dresses.
Well, because
to sing whatever that song is called. What is that song called? Alakazam?
No, I don't know what it's called.
All right.
No Good Deed.
No Good Deed. Should we listen to another one?
Yes. We're plowing through these. You like to get plowed.
Hi, Big Dipper and Meatball. So I was just listening to the episode with Rob Anderson in the grocery store, and as a homo who worked at Macy's, I wanted to provide insight into the cruising that goes on there. So the spot used to be on the 7th floor in the bathroom, but then Macy's got smart and started posting a security guard there. Now it's on the 3rd floor in the Levi's men's section changing room. And these changing rooms have been designed by a homo, because there are, your standard 3 normal ones with the gap above and beneath. And then the last 2 have floor to ceiling doors, and they're connected in the middle. And so you can just pop on in and be like, hey, here to suck dick. And I may or may not have frequented there on my lunch break many times. Just wanted to provide some insight into the cruising, and goodbye.
Whoa.
Uh-huh. See, this is but okay.
What is that called? Adjoining?
Adjoined?
Conjoined?
Adjoined?
What is the wait? What is the word for when there's the
adjoining?
Adjoining. Because you're taking this room and that room and you're joining them together, so they're adjoining.
Adjoining.
Adjoining dressing rooms.
Adjoining. A building, a room, or piece of land next to or joined with.
Okay, so adjoining dressing rooms.
Wow, the more we say it, the less of a real word it sounds like. Adjoining. But this just brings up another thing. It's to me, you could get caught at any moment. You are in a public place. If you get caught, my question is less of if you get caught, but when you get caught, do you just scramble and run? Can someone hold you there? Are the police going to arrest you for public indecency?
I think the idea is that, if you get caught, being caught by a person who doesn't know what's going on will more than likely be what's going on? And you can figure out a way to walk away.
But if your dick's inside someone's butt.
Well, the idea is that no one is going to walk up so quietly and whip open the door. Those changing room doors have locks on them. So someone you would get someone would be knocking and be excuse me. And then you're just oh, I needed help getting the jeans. It's like no one is like seeing, the only time that could happen is if you're like fully out in the open and someone can see it.
All right, I feel you.
Like it's not illegal to have two people in a bathroom stall.
You still out there cruising, or are you scared?
Let's listen to the next voice.
You still out there cruising for cock?
Hey, this is Miles from Houston. I just want to say
Miles.
thank you for sharing, sniffies.com. It introduced me to the 24-hour video stores.
Oh, wait, we already listened to this one.
No, we didn't.
I miss sucking dick. And, oh my God, the amount of dick that I sucked today. I was at one video store for like 5 hours. I'm worried about what my throat is going to be. But wow. Thank you. I love you so much.
Wait, we had not heard that before. That's amazing.
Yeah. So, and then I guess over on Tony Soto's podcast last week, they had Kimchi as a guest, and they talked about sniffies. And I texted them, and I was like, use code sloppy.
Uh-huh.
You can get 1 month free, a free membership for 1 month. So everybody get out there, get vaccinated, and use sniffies to cruise this city.
Or whatever city.
Or whatever city that you're in.
Cruise whatever city.
You still on sniffies? You still cruising?
I'll look at things. I see what's out there. Yeah, the 24-hour video stores are wild.
When I used to, did you know I used to live in New York? When I used to live in New York,
did you live on the Lower East Side?
On the Lower East Side, I lived across, like basically 2 blocks away from like this Blue Door video store that you would go in, you would pay $20, and you could go downstairs, and it was just like a rank basement with like 6 or 7 stalls and one movie projected onto the blank white wall. And I would put in work. Not 5 hours of work.
What kind of work?
I would get my dick sucked, and then I would like kind of chill out for a while because I was like, I'm not going to pay another $20. And if I wait 30 minutes, I can come again. So I would just like hang out and like give handies and like look at people getting fucked. And I don't know. I just remember it being such a wonderful, magical time for me.
The video stores that I have experienced, they run the gamut, right? Like some of them, the booths, there are no glory holes. There's no adjoining. There are no adjoining booths. You literally have to see if you catch someone's eye, maybe leave the booth area, walk around the video store and kind of cruise someone out in the light where like the regular customers are, and then get them to follow you and then go into a booth together. There's no sort of way to like link up with someone. And then other video stores, they're just like curtains or not even doors on the little booths. The booths are like little L shapes. So you just like go into the part and anyone can walk in. Other places have full fucking glory holes in between them, like big circles and squares. It's so interesting how like what different like video stores can get away with and what they're like leaning towards. I think a lot of the ones that are like straight owned and the majority of the porn is straight, they're like individual booths. No one can be here. Like this is for guys to come and jerk off to porn, and they like don't want any gay shit happening. And then the ones that are like, we don't care what's going on, they like make it much easier for people to like actually fucking hook up.
It's so interesting to me. Like I don't know if I could own that and just like know everything that's going on.
Oh, I think it would be fun.
Well, yeah, you'd be back there.
They'd
be like, hey, the owner's here.
I've been talking about this a lot, but I want to like be an investor or work with investors and open like a new bathhouse.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
I think there are ways to,
and it should be called Chubby Fucks.
I think there are ways to like alter and upgrade bathhouses in a way that like celebrate their history, but also bring them into the 21st century.
Like, what would you do? Clean it more?
I think there would
drop a couple of chlorine tabs in the pool every once in a while.
I just think it would be. I have ideas on how it could not only be like a social place where young people would feel like they could go and they could socialize and they could also like, I don't know, like there's a like I want to figure out a way to
would you refuse service to people that look like they're coked out or like methed out? Or would you let, because I think that
drugged out? Yeah. I would really be trying to be discerning and like, I don't know. To me, like, I want to figure out a way where you can like keep the anonymity of the like bathhouse scene where like no one feels like I saw so-and-so at the bathhouse scene. But like, then also make it a place, you know, there are a lot of like young people who like won't go somewhere because there's no Yelp review. You know what I mean? They like won't go to a place that doesn't have like an online ticketing service, or it's like everything needs to have like a web presence to feel. So I feel like there's a way to marry the two, to like have events there, like parties that aren't specifically sex parties, so people feel safe and welcome in the community, but then also like fully just have like fuck rooms going on.
I love a fuck room.
I don't know. All right, let's take a break and we'll do a couple voicemails when we come back. Okay, we are back.
And we're back.
Oh my gosh, there are so many here. Okay, let's play this next one.
Hi, Big Dipper. Hi, Meatball. So I've been listening to the podcast for a while, but I just listened to the Tuesday episode, Ranch. And I was listening to a phone call from the woman who was talking about how to approach a trans person without it seeming like they're trying to fetishize them. And I wanted to say, Dipper, what I think that you said was absolutely right. Like, I don't think that there was anything wrong with what you said, but something that the person who called said that kind of caught me off guard was, I can't remember verbatim what they said, but pretty much that they said they wanted to get with a trans person because they're pansexual and they feel like they haven't had that experience yet, and so they feel like they haven't had the full pansexual experience. And I'm not saying that what they said was wrong, but I do think it kind of made it seem like getting with a trans person was a way for them to validate their pansexual identity. Okay. And it definitely seemed a little off to me because it made it seem like it wasn't just for the experience. And like I said, instead of just that, it was a way to validate their pansexual identity. Those are my only thoughts, and I hope I could provide some perspective. I appreciate it. Thank you.
What do you think?
I agree. I think that that's what I was trying to say when the phone call was happening, because I was like, your pansexuality has nothing really to do with being able to like collect them all like they're Pokemon. You know what I mean? Right, it's like you can be pansexual and only have ever slept with one gender.
You could be pansexual and only have slept with one person.
Yeah. So to me, it didn't really make sense, but like I understand what that person was saying. Right. And so I agree with that phone call. Your thoughts? I mean, he agreed with you, which I immediately was like, turn it off.
Well, you know I think it's like semantics. It's like the person left a voicemail and said a thing, and like they didn't say anything inflammatory because they were asking the question. So I don't know. I mean, yes, of course. I don't think, I guess the takeaway from the call is you don't need to have an experience, a specific experience to validate your identity, you know, unless your identity is skydiver and you've never jumped out of an airplane, right?
Or if your identity is drag queen and you've never worn a wig.
Right. Wow. Joey J. You really better drag Joey J. But
Joey
you know
J
what I'm saying?
So
like,
hot though for a little basic white boy.
I think the idea is like, yeah, you can be like, you don't have to seek this sexual experience out just to sort of feel more confident in your identity as pansexual. Though, if part of your identity as pansexual is you very much want to sleep with every kind of person who exists in the world, then yeah, go ahead and seek it out. Just so long as the person is very, you know, that you are actually attracted to them. It's not just a notch on the belt.
Exactly.
Bippity, boppity.
Next.
Do you like cold drinks?
Yeah, I love
Hi, folks. So I have a story about this guy that I used to date, and he told me that, or let me clarify. Like, we were on Hinge dates. We weren't, like, dating seriously, but anyways.
Hinge?
He told me that when he would jerk off,
it's like an app.
he would literally, like, come in one of those small Tupperware deals that you put sauce in, and he would save it all up and eventually cut them into small cubes and then put him in his ass to, like, melt. And he said, like, this is normal. Like, there's a whole, like, part of, like, gay Twitter that, like, talks about this.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, have you guys ever heard of this? I haven't. Personally, I have not heard of this. Thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, prayers, all the above? Question mark?
Prayers.
Bye.
It's giving me very Dawson's 50-load weekend.
Yes. I remember being very
the devil's
young.
dick.
And so, is that the devil's dick?
Yeah.
When you freeze all the cum?
When you freeze it all and shove it up in, yeah.
What sort of mold do you use to freeze cum into the devil's dick?
They would use just a condom because it would make the
work, right?
Yeah.
And then you just peel the plastic off.
Yeah.
Well,
I think by the time you get it like a little warmed up, it'll just slide right out. I don't know. There's something about like one
singular sensation.
One singular sensation. But there's something about I'm not hungover today, everybody. There's something about the idea of like frozen cum and like a mixture of it that doesn't sit right with me because it's going to have like a bunch of different flavors from like whatever you've eaten that week. It's going to be all different consistencies because when you freeze something, it never comes back the way it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yes, I guess I haven't heard as much of a person doing it with their own cum, but rather a person asking for loads or like when they hook up with people saying don't or a person doing it with their own cum and then giving that frozen cum to someone else. I haven't much heard about a person freezing their own cum and then putting their own cum up their own ass. I know that a lot of like cum dump chatter on Twitter is really about as much cum as possible inside their asshole, which, you know, like, so something that I have learned a little bit about from fisting is that sort of beyond your hole, once you get a little further inside, the nerve endings are very different.
They become nerve beginnings.
Oh my God. No, but like, you know how like when you rub your hand like this?
Yes.
You can feel it. When you rub your hand along your arm, you can feel it.
But you're feeling it. He's rubbing his hand
along my
fingertips
forearm.
along his forearm.
So,
but you're feeling the feeling of the pads of your finger and then also the feeling of your arm
correct.
feeling the fingers.
Sure, but if you rub it along a table, if you rub it along whatever, you can feel it, right? The inside of the body does not have the same nerve endings as like your arm. Like, so when you're like 8 inches inside a body.
Oh yeah, 8 inches.
You don't feel like right now. I really want to talk about this. Have you ever seen that YouTube ad that pops up that's like 70% of all adults have 5 pounds of toxic
25
poop.
pounds of toxic poop inside of them.
You don't feel that individual. You don't feel that moving through. Like you feel the muscle contracting, but you don't feel the walls of your intestine.
Correct.
And you feel your sphincter, you feel your rectum, but when you're a little further inside, you don't feel anything. And I'm getting to all of this. Wait, what was the question? How did I get here? No, I'm just kidding. And so you have to be safe when you're fisting someone because you can't feel it. All I'm saying is when you're a cum dump and you want to feel as much cum inside of you, that's more of a mental thing, don't you think?
Yes, absolutely.
Because you can't actually feel. It's not like, oh, my lower intestine is warm because I've got all this hot cummies in me. You can't feel it.
Correct.
So that's
why it's a mental thing.
It's a mental thing. And so part of me is like they want other people's cum. Like someone who wants as much cum in their ass as possible wants other people's cum in their ass.
And they
I'm thinking about a guy that I follow on Twitter who I would love to talk on this pod about.
Good, we'll get him.
He's like a no load refused cum dump who doesn't make porn professionally.
I'm gonna go plug my phone in.
I'm just fascinated by that mentality. Okay, so I guess the answer is yes, we've heard of Ice Cube cumsicles, the devil's dick. People totally do that. I don't understand why it's cold, though.
Yeah, I don't. Why is it cold? You know what I mean? It's like douching with ice water. You don't like it. Hold on, give me 1 second.
It's like douching with ice water. You don't like it?
All right, now let's move on to. Oh, after this break, do we need another break?
No.
Hi, Media Falls and Biggest of Dippers. So
Turn it
I
off
have a
now.
question. I just spent the night naked in a hot tub with my straight friend, and I may or may not have touched and or seen his dick a lot. Is that gay? Like, is it like super gay? And should I have taken advantage? Thank you.
Do you know who this is?
No.
It sounds familiar to me, but I don't know who it is. My answer is no, it is not gay because your friend is straight. And if it was
Should
gay,
I have taken advantage?
You would have just been fucking.
Actually, I don't think that that's true. I think a lot of times straight guys like to experiment like that, but they're not going to be the ones willing to say, like, do you want to put it in your mouth? Do you want to? Right. You have to, like, ask them. So, I mean, if it's already in your hand, whether it's soft or hard, I'm guessing it was a halfie because you never, someone's grabbing it, something's happening, right?
You're never fully boned. I'm just kidding.
Without a bag.
Did you, have you seen White Lotus?
Like, yeah, I love White Lotus. Oh my God.
So
that
when
guy
he goes,
flirting with.
Why? He's drunk. The dad character finds out his dad was gay, closeted. He didn't know. And the dad character is flirting with a gay guy on the show. And he's like, can I just ask you a question? What does it feel good to get fucked up the ass? Like, it must, because otherwise you wouldn't do it so much. And the guy just leans in and he goes, you want to find out?
You want to find out?
That's a perfect way to ask.
Yeah, that's a great way to ask. Or just being like, do you want me to suck it all? Do you want me to? You gotta do it in a low voice. You gotta be like, do you want me to put it in my mouth?
No, I think
like
you have to be more. I think you have to say, I'm an incredible cocksucker.
Here's the thing. Either way, wait, call us back and let us know because, like, you just said that had just happened,
and you also said there was a lot. You touched it? Like, what happened?
Yeah, what happened? Tell us a little bit more. Here's the problem, though. Because you didn't go far enough this first time, it may never happen again. It'll never happen again. Because the opportunity was there. Who cares if you lose a friend? You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. That's awful.
You mean the straight guy's girlfriend? That's who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Losing.
But, like, it'll be harder from now on because he'll always expect it to come.
What?
It'll be harder to get him to let you touch his dick again because he'll be expecting it and he doesn't want to do it anymore because nothing happened the first time.
Got it. Right.
When the opportunity was there, you were
a very
naked.
Different statement.
Oh, sorry. Because if you were naked in a hot tub messing with a straight man's dick, you better fucking suck it.
Yeah, you gotta work that till the cummies are floating in the hot tub water. Okay, here's another one.
But don't force it like the bartenders at the Abbey.
Oh, did you hear about that?
Yeah, girl, it's been going on for years. It's nothing new.
That is so crazy. I don't know anything about the Abbey. I think I've been there once.
You know, I got spit in the face by a straight bar attendee, a patron of the bar. I got spit in the face, and someone threw a glass at me while I was performing. I was in full drag. And I Rosa stunk, and I was like, this guy spit in my face. He has to get kicked out. I risen to stunk. I made a scene. I was like, fuck this guy. Get him out of here. And they
Rosa stunk. I'm sorry that I'm laughing over your trouble.
They asked me to leave.
Rosa stunk. They asked you to leave? The employed entertainer?
Well, because I'm technically not an employed entertainer there. They don't care. That guy was spending money. They were spending money on me. I was asked to leave.
Girl.
So kind of ever since then,
fucked up.
the Abbey has put a sour taste in my mouth because it is not a gay bar. It is a straight bar wrapped in gay rapping. Okay, next call.
Wrapped in gay rapping.
Hey, you slop, you fucking slop. Caller from Portland, Meatball. I met you at Barracuda. You were in your French fry outfit. Gorgeous. Question. Is being a realtor gay?
Yes. Duh, moving on.
Duh.
And you're a bad realtor if you're not fucking in the house when it's empty and there are no clients there.
Yeah. Yeah,
you won't get the sale unless you fuck in that house.
Hey,
Exactly.
Big Dipper and Meatball. This is Kagan from Meatball's favorite state, Michigan. I would like you to rank these things in order from, is it most gay or is it least gay? A donut hole, a cream-filled donut, a glazed donut, or a fritter. Goodbye!
Now, I take umbrage with the name Donut Hole.
It's just leftover dough. Also,
Well-
that voice, his voice. You know?
Oh, you like Keegan?
Ooh, Keegan. Ooh, Keegan from Michigan. Huh. Wait, what was it? Donut hole, glazed donut, cream-filled donut, fritter.
And a fritter. The
And a-
fritter's bisexual.
Fritter's deaf by. I'd say cream-filled, super gay. No one likes a cream-filled donut like a gay guy.
The cream filled is your gay friend that you're like, maybe don't bring them around.
Yeah, it's like that's your brunch friend.
Yeah,
you get to see
that's
him
your
out in
brunch
public
friend.
once, and then if it gets weird, you leave.
Right. That's you know what, the cream filled donut is like your gay friend who you like see out at the club, maybe go to brunch with, but they're never actually coming to your house.
Yeah, no, never. 'Cause they
She's
steal-
you're like
they
out on the
steal.
street, and like for you, the cream filled donut probably has drugs.
Donut hole is probably your gayest closest friend. They're always like perfect. It's the right amount of donut. You can kind of pick how much you want. You know what I mean?
Pick how much you want.
You can have 2 or 3. You can have 8.
I got you.
You're never really full.
And a glazed
You
donut
can't get
is
enough
just
of them.
glazed donut is just mainstream gay,
Yeah,
and the fritter's bi.
the glazed donut is a real demon twink of a donut.
Oh, we did listen to this already. Well, listen, we did it. We made some bold statements today. Who knows if they're true? On Friday, this
Mostly
week,
false.
on Friday, we're hoping to bring you, we're still in the process of working on it. We're hoping to bring you an investigative journalistic endeavor about something that happened on the internet recently. So fingers crossed we come through and really make something happen for this Friday.
It's turning out to be more difficult to bring you these investigative journalism things because I think when shit goes down, people really try to avoid talking about it, like mature adults.
Yeah, and I think we're like too old to be as messy as we're trying to be.
I'm not old.
Okay. You have a 3 in the first number of your age.
Yeah, that was recently tagged on there.
I guess that's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for listening to this wonderful Tuesday episode where we took your phone calls. I hope you had a wonderful time. I am, again, not hung over. So you can call us at 213-536-9180 to leave your phone calls with Is It Gay or a Fuck Talk Story. You can also email us at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow us and like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode. You can follow us on Instagram at Big Dipper Jelly or Fat Drag Meatball on Twitter or Spiciest Meatball on Instagram if you want to go back over to Instagram. And thank you for your time. Goodbye.
Bye. We'll see you Friday.
Doodle-a-doo-doo. Forever Dog. To listen to Sloppy Seconds ad-free and 1 day early, sign up for Forever Dog Plus at foreverdogpodcast.com/plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball. Music, editing, and sound design by William Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.